Yay, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rachakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles, great millstone, who were well. And salutation and much love to the elect out there, and to brothers pushing out this word in truth and sincerity. And, just quick walk and talk. It was going to be edifying to the hopeful elect. Just going to go in on, the time of Jacob's trouble. All right, Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7. Okay, Daniel chapter 12, verse 1. We're attending to them times. All right, you see, Israelites out here getting jacked up with the ICE deportations. All right, they just opened today Alligator Alcatraz. To send you Israelites out there, man, and there ain't no escaping that bitch. It's an airstrip in the middle of the damn swamp. Ain't nowhere to go. The only way to get there and get out is through plane. And I seen footage of it earlier, a helicopter flying out or flying over it. That's a concentration camp. I read an article yesterday that said that there's similarities between Alligator Alcatraz and Nazi concentration camps. And that's what they are, as we've been said. All right, beginning with the elder apostles on down, that you Israelites were going to be thrown into concentration camps. We've been said that, and they have the FEMA centers, the FEMA detention centers, and now they're building more detainment centers. That's what they call them, detainment centers. But really, that's what they really, in reality, they're concentration camps. All right. Prisons. So, hey, the time of Jacob's trouble is upon us, man. It's going to get a lot worse. More and more people are going to be cast into prison, as the scriptures say. Hell, brothers might end up in one of these detention centers. Don't be surprised if the paddy wag rolls up at a camp. So that's why we have to know. You need to know what you signed up for, so to say. All right, because Esau, he's coming swiftly now. All right, he knows he has but a short time, so he's coming with great wrath. And they don't ask questions. They just gonna grab you up. All right, when ICE pulls you, there's thousands of videos online of ICE pulling up on people and just grabbing them up. What are you gonna call? You gonna call the police? So hey, the wrath is here, man. He's coming down with great wrath, and he's gonna keep turning up. Esau, Edom, your adversaries, the devil. He's roaming around like a roaring lion, seeking who he can devour, man. All right, and they don't care if you're legal or not legal. They just grabbing people up. So you got to be circumspect and vigilant, and move with prudence. So hey, we ain't gonna be out there much longer, man. The famine of the word is coming. All right, because Esau's moving, man. We ain't gonna be out there when all hell's breaking loose. So, prepare, man. You very well, you believers out there, especially the brothers teaching, all right, that are on the forefront, all right, on the front lines. You may very well be cast into prison very soon. But fear not, fear none of these things. The Lord's with us. How many accounts are there in the scriptures of the believers getting arrested and then walking right out to prison? Happened with Peter. The angels just opened the doors for him. He walked right out. He couldn't even believe it at first. He thought he was dreaming. So, hey, this is the scriptures say some of you shall be cast into prison 10 days. But fear not, Hey, don't fear, neither doubt. The Most High is your guy. So we're now your faith is about to be truly tested. It's where the rubber meets the road, as they say. All right, the hour of temptation is quickly approaching. Hey, come here. All right, the mark of the beast is coming, man. All right, they're gonna push their agenda. All right, especially when something that false flag happens, that's gonna expedite it and justify. Esau's gonna use that as justification to put everybody in martial law. Lamont, come on. So, hey, be ready. All right, like Yahushua told them preparing them for 7 AD, flee, them that be in Judea, flee into the mountains, roughly paraphrasing. So very soon, man, life as you know it is gonna change. All right, it's gonna get real rough out here. It's already rough, man. Again, these thugs, they going around with full authority, no accountability, so to say. Ain't nobody, they're answering to Trump, and Trump gave them the green light. And soon all these protests, that's gonna be put to a stop via force, violence. But hey, this as the scriptures say, this is the political turmoil, people fighting against the legitimate government. So the prophecies are being fulfilled. So that you should be rejoicing, because the kingdom of heaven is at hand. All right, the return of Yahushua is approaching. All right, World War III is escalating out there in Russia, with Russia and Iran, Israel. All the key players that the scriptures talk about are starting to make moves. So the war of Armageddon is approaching. All right, World War III. The mark of the beast. Jacob's trouble. All these things are at the door. All right, and the Lord is shortening the days for the elect's sake. We're already in July. All right, 7 months into 2025. And what a year it's been so far. And it's going to get a lot more chaotic. But that's Esau's MO. Order out of chaos. All right, so he can bring his enterprise, his new world order. But as the book of Job says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, all right, the Lord's going to disappoint him. He's going to bring him down. Esau's not going to get to set up everything that he wants to. He's running. The elites of Edom are running scared. They know what's coming. That's why they're moving the way they are, with great wrath. I wouldn't be surprised if the top elites are already hiding in them bunkers. You got bug outs on YouTube talking about they ready to go to their bunkers with their bug out kits, as if that's going to do anything. So, we living in some interesting times. What a time to be alive, to see the downfall of Babylon the Great. Because that's what's happening. America is being broken down. The city of confusion is broken. All right, it's collapsing. A house divided cannot stand. And there's nothing but division in America. That's why, brothers and sisters out there, you stay away from these big mobs and crowds. All right, populated locations. Because any moment, them niggas gonna snap. All right, go ballistic. Or one of Esau's agents, provocateurs, or false flag happens. People gonna go bugging out. It's happening all over the world. Uprisings, uproars of the people, earthquakes, the signs of the end. All kind of natural disasters are taking place that are going unreported. Talking about floods, heavy floods, fires, wildfires, tornadoes. Hey, hurricane season turning up. They saying this weekend, right, July the 4th, Independence Day, out here in Florida, they saying it's going to be some storms, possibly tropical, maybe even a hurricane. So, hey, things are going to get a lot worse. They're going to continue to get worse and worse. All right. Imagine the power goes out and the hurricane comes. People will bug the hell out. And imagine if the power goes out, you don't even get a warning that a hurricane is going to come. Then what you going to do? We know what we're going to do. We're going to trust in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai like we did last year when that hurricane, the strongest hurricane ever, right? Well, not ever, but it was a category 5 at one point. Touchdown is a 3, but everybody else was jacked up except for we were good. Jake was chilling. We was eating some bison. And next morning, this shit was flooded, all jacked. The streets were all jacked up, trees everywhere, houses damaged. But where a couple of us were at my crib, we were safe and sound. We had no damages. We had power. People for weeks were out of power. So, we were rejoicing while people were scared, bugging out. And that's what we're going to continue to do. All right, we're rejoicing in the things that are taking place on this earth. Because it's all prophecy. All right, there's no reason to be down. You're all depressed. You depressed because you doing that to yourself. Because you should be, if you believe, you should be rejoicing. All right. Is this not what you've been prophesying? Or do you not actually believe this? And the Lord said He's gonna take care of us. So what's the big deal with, some Jakes just in the depressed spirit? Because you see this place, you want to keep this place going then, or you just denying what's happening like some of these other camps, not dealing with the prophecies. They want to debate this and debate that. Man, look at all the things that are taking place right now. I ain't debating nothing. All right, the prophecies have become reality, and judgments are here. All right, and these judgments are prepared for scorners and scoffers. All right, for the wicked. All these things are coming for the wicked, and it's going to get a lot worse. Things right now, you hear, even though all hell is breaking loose around the world, here in America, yeah, you got protests and uprisings, but you can still go to the grocery store, get your groceries, you can order some DoorDash, you got AC, you can still call 911, but very soon all that's going out the window. You're going to have to fight for your next meal. And most of these Americans ain't ready for what's coming. Even these doomsday preppers don't really know what's about to go down. They know something's taking place, but they don't really know the extent that the Lord's going to take this place to. But what? Knowledge and wisdom is going to be the stability of our times. We're not going to bug out like these people are. They're already bugging out, and shit ain't really hit the fan yet. So, have comfort in knowing these things, that the Lord's going to take care of us. And yeah, you're going to be persecuted. We're going to be hated by all men for His name's sake. All right? But hey, take comfort in that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai promised He's going to protect His servants. He got angels round about them that fear the Lord. All right, Michael, going back to that Daniel chapter 12, said Michael's going to stand up and protect us, man. Because that's how bad these things are going to be. We're going to need the archangels to come in and defend the elect. So, hey, count it all joy, man. And just be ready. Because, hey, we're getting close to the end. And we are in turbulent times, but it's going to get worse. The birth pains only get worse and worse and closer. So, call Halal Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. We're almost out of here. Just keep the faith and continue to serve Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. So with that, I'm going to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone who were well, and much love and salutation to the elect of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Shalom to the elect.